Cade Smith, 7 to 9 in save situations. Uh, my mind, the problem for Stephen Vogt has been how do you get to him in the ninth inning?
Yeah, and they lose Sean Armstrong in Toronto to groin injury. That takes one of the late inning guys out. Um, that's a concern. I think you still got to give Hunter Gaddis time to get set back to where he was last year after starting the year on the IL and with the forearm injury. He had the one bad outing against the Rays. I really like the way Sabrowski is thrown. They've used him a lot, David. And this is a guy, two Tommy John surgeries. They got to be really careful with him, that not to really weigh him down with a lot of work. So, and Tim Herron has been coming on of late. He threw a couple innings. He threw I think 2 or 3 innings in one of the losses to Tampa Bay and really looked good. So, in 2024, he was part of that historic bullpen. If he can get back to that, he's really going to help them.
Yeah, the other thing to keep in mind is when you're a 1 inning guy, when you sit down and get up, again, it's back to what I said with Rocchio and Quan. That's different. It is very different going from the bullpen where you're thrown and you're warmed up to all right, now you have to sit there for 10, 15 minutes, get back out and get back after it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think we saw that with Gaddis. He got the one out to end the seventh inning. He came back out and gave up the lead in the next inning. The one guy they brought up when Armstrong got hurt, Holderman. He's done a nice job, but he's more of a long relief guy. But he's that kind of guy, David, that can pitch 2 or 3 innings, throw 40 or 50 pitches, in relief. But he's more of a long guy, so I don't think you're going to be seeing him in too many leverage situations.